Listen to me, please don't stroll. Let me tell you something. I know what it's like when it's just you and the kids. And it's just one paycheck coming in. The bills are stacking up. Something breaks down at the worst time. There might be nights where I didn't even know what to do. I didn't know how we was going to make it. But we made it. Not because of me. We made it because of God. I had to raise 2 of my 4 kids in the house by myself. No backup plan, no second income, just me, responsibility, and God. Just us 3, just me, responsibility, and God. Do anybody know what I'm talking about? Did we struggle? Yes. Did it get hard? Absolutely. But through every setback, through every bill, through every moment of uncertainty, God helped me. God helped me to do good. When I didn't have enough, He made a way. When I felt weak, He gave me strength. When I couldn't see the outcome, He already had it worked out. Today, both of my kids have graduated from high school. Both are in college. And my son is working on his master's degree. My oldest daughter just graduated with her master's degree. She's on her way to become a doctor. My third oldest, she's in junior college doing real good. I'm so proud of them all. And my baby, she on her way. But 2 of those, God helped me to do good with them. Do I feel like I did the best I could? No. But I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that God made a way. And I stopped by here tonight to tell y'all that it wasn't me, that it was God that brought us through. I'm going to give you 5 principles of what I did in times of uncertainty and what you can do also so that God will bring you through. So that just like God was there for me, guess what? He'll be there for you also. Number 1, I had to believe that there was a way out. Even when I couldn't see it, I believed it. I kept saying, God is going to make a way somehow. There's an old song that says, like a ship that's tossed and driven by the angry sea. And the end of it says, God will make a way somehow. Yes, God will make a way somehow. And He made a way somehow for me and my children. And guess what? He'll make a way somehow for you and yours. Sometimes I didn't see the way out, but I believed it was one. Sometimes I didn't know if we was going to make it, but I believed that we was going to make it. Listen, y'all, don't give up. Don't throw in a towel. No matter what the situation looks like, keep on believing that there is a way out. If you're watching this, this is your sign, and here is your way out. I just want to let you know that there is a way out. Number 2, stay faithful with what you have. I didn't have everything, but I used what I had in my hands. 1 paycheck, limited resources, but I kept showing up. And that's where God steps in, not in perfection, but in faithfulness. I was faithful in prayer. I was faithful in giving. I was faithful in serving Him. I stayed on my knees. I heard Charles Stanley saying, I'm going to share this with you, that you can win every battle in life if you fight it on your knees. I stayed on my knees. I kept calling on God, and God showed up every single time. I stayed faithful with what I had. I couldn't focus on what everybody else had. I couldn't focus on what everybody else was doing. I had to stay focused on what I had. And that's where God steps in at, y'all. Not in perfection, but in faithfulness. Stop waiting for more and start working with what you got. Rome wasn't built overnight. Put $1 to the side every day. In 100 days, you'll have $100. To somebody, that might not seem like a lot, but to somebody else, that's a whole lot. Stay faithful with what you have. Number 3, keep moving even when you feel weak. You cannot afford to throw in the towel, especially when your children and your family are depending on you. Where my men at? Do you hear me? We can't afford to throw in the towel. especially when our wives and our children are dependent on us. We got to keep moving even when we feel weak. There are days when I was tired. There were days when I wanted to give up. There was days I simply just didn't have the answer, y'all. I just didn't have the answer. But I kept going because God doesn't need you to feel strong. He just needs you to keep moving. He just needs you to keep putting one foot in front of the other, stepping by faith, believing that the steps of a righteous man are ordered by the Lord. And every step I took, every move I made, I kept believing that God was going to show up and show out in my life. He may not come when you want him, but he's always on time. Progress is still progress, even when it's painful. Sometimes it hurts to move. Anybody ever been in pain before? Anybody know what I'm talking about tonight? Progress is still progress, even when it's painful. Trust God. Number 4, trust God even in the unseen. There were seasons where nothing made sense. Bills due, pressure rising, no clear answer, rising gas prices, rising food prices. There were times nothing made sense. But behind the scenes, God was working. Even when it don't make sense, you got to believe and understand that God is working it out for you. That God has a plan for you. That God is going to open a door for you. That God is going to make a way for you. Trust God even in the unseen. Listen, behind the scenes, God was working. God was protecting my children. God was opening doors. God was setting up things that I couldn't see. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean God ain't working. My son was getting recruited by some colleges to play football, and we end up having to move. And then COVID hit. So a lot of scouts couldn't come out and watch him play at the new school. And I carried the weight on my shoulders that I had messed him up. Because it's a dream to play college ball and go pro. And I was carrying that burden. But in the midnight hour, God showed up. Got a scholarship. Was able to go. And I felt so good, so relieved. God took that pressure off of me, y'all. And God will take the pressure off of you if you just trust him. Because just because you don't see it doesn't mean God ain't working. Thank you, God. Number 5, always, and I mean always, give God all the credit. There is the difference right there. I never said, look at what I did. I said, this was God. Because when you give God the glory, he keeps showing up in your story. I'm going to say it one more time. Because when you give God the glory, he keeps showing up in your story. Don't let pride block your next blessing. Don't let pride block your next blessing. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. If you're in that season right now, the season of it's just you. The kids depending on you. The family depending on you. The wife depending on you. And it's just one income. Or even if it's 2 and it ain't adding nothing up. And the pressure is on every side. And you don't know what you're going to do. You don't know how you're going to make it. Listen to me. Listen to me good. If God did it for me, then he'll do it for you. Matter of fact, if you believe that, write that in the comments. God will do it for me. If God did it for me, he'll do it for you. God, I thank you that what I couldn't do on my own, you stepped in and you did it for me every single time. You kept my family. You made a way. You carried us through every storm. And I declare right now, if God did it before, you'll do it again. And just like God did it for me, I'm here tonight to tell you that God will do it for you. My house is covered. My children are blessed. My needs are met. My future is secure. It was not me. It was God. and he's not finished yet. And just like God blessed me, he's going to bless you. Family, if this message touched you, type in the bottom, God brought me through. Type in the comments, God brought me through. Share this with somebody that you know going through something. Share this with family members. Share this with co-workers. Share this with friends. And don't forget, please like, subscribe, because we're on our way to reaching 1 million to become the #1 motivational channel on all the internet. Because your breakthrough might just be one message away. And I stepped by here tonight to tell you that your boy, the Mount Moving Coach, came through everything. And God turned my mess into a ministry so I could reach out and help those that are in need. Please help me share, because our books are going to be on the bestseller list. We'll have the #1 motivational channel on the internet. We will motivate you to greatness. You will have a total life transformation, and God will get all the glory. God bless you, Mount Moving family. I'll see you on the next time.